last question, we've been asked to find the equation of a curve, and this here is what we need to integrate. So we're going to start with that. We are looking for a general solution, and then later the question asks us to find a particular solution with that coordinate. Now, with this question, the first thing that we need to do is expand that bracket out, because we can't integrate it written in that form. So when we expand the bracket out, make sure that you're getting this bit right, because otherwise the rest of the question will go wrong. We've got 1 times 1, and then we get minus 1 over x, and then this times 1 is plus 1 over x. You might have spotted before now that those would cancel, in which case you've saved yourself a little bit of ink. Plus and a minus make a minus, and then we've got 1 over x squared. It's absolutely fine to write that down straight away if you can see it, but make sure that you do write it down somewhere, because this is worth marks in the exam. And if you're not sure, it's worth just writing this out, and then you can spot that those two terms are cancelling because one's negative and one's positive. So in this question, we're looking for curves. So we've got y is equal to the integral, and then this time I'm going to use the polynomial that I've just written there. Remember, 1 over x squared is reciprocal, so we end up with a negative power with that 2 there, and we want to do that with respect to x. So the integral of 1 is x. The integral of this, we've got minus x, add 1 to the power, minus 1, divide by that power, plus c. And again, it might be long-winded, but this is where the marks are. So if we simplify that down, we've got y is equal to x plus x to the power of minus 1 plus c. So that's our general solution. Now, in this question, we've been asked to find a particular solution, and that's the coordinate that we've been given. So we want our curve to pass through that coordinate. And that happens when x equals minus 1 and when y is equal to 0. So we need to substitute this coordinate into our general solution, and that will allow us to find c. So y equals 0, x equals minus 1, plus minus 1 to the power of minus 1 plus c. Remember, power of minus 1 is just dividing. So when we're looking at this to the power of minus 1, that's the same as saying 1 divided by minus 1. We're just taking it to the denominator. So we've got minus 1 plus c. This is minus 2. Add it to the other side. C is equal to 2. We've been asked to find the equation, so it's important that we do write down what our final answer is. So the equation is the particular solution, and we're going to write in 2 instead of c. So it comes from here, that's the general solution, then we put the 2 in. You could write that as 1 over x if you wanted to, so x plus 1 over x plus 2. It's worth reading the exam question because sometimes they specify what form they want it writing in. In this case, that answer is